Oh, dang, I lost it.
Let's get straight into it, man. Hey, man, welcome to the Throwdown, man, episode 163. I'm your host, Ben Brandon from the block. Everyone to call me, man. Here with another episode. Hey, man, we're going to talk about the NFL Week 6 recap. And, yeah, let's get straight into it. Yo, chat, what's going on, man?
Rise up, baby. Rise up. Go Dogs. Great week to be a Georgia. A great week to be a Georgia, man. You know, the Falcons win. The Falcons win. I mean, Dogs win. It's great. It's great, man. But hey, man, always a privilege and an honor to be here with all of y'all today, man. Hope y'all had a hell of a weekend. Sharp, what's up? I cannot wait to see what Broad has in store for us. I know he got something for us.
Oh man, yo, Broad, what's going on, man?
Yeah, I've been feeling pretty good. Kind of like what Chip said. Great day to be a PA boy. Birds caught the win. Shout out the Steelers. So Pennsylvania sweep on Sunday. Also, the Nittany Lions escaped LA with the win. Couldn't get any better. We up to number 3, baby. Let's go.
For sure. BRF, what's going on?
Man, hey, I kind of echo Champ sentiments. Great to be a Georgia sports fan right now. Bulldogs and this is what I'm gonna tell all my people out there. Everyone that doubted Kirk Cousins. You see how things flow when you have a quarterback that can actually distribute the football. You see how things go. Things feel a lot better, don't it? And I'll just leave it at that.
For sure. What's good, Karen?
Hey, dripping.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
I'm good. And making his return, got my boy Shy, man. What's going on, Shy? Been a long time no see.
It's been a minute, man. Life been life, but you know, I made time because this past Sunday pissed me off a lot. So
yeah,
I got a lot of stuff to get off. You know what I'm saying, off my chest.
For sure. But hey, man, let's get straight to it, man. Yesterday, Sunday morning, the Bears went and faced the Jags, man. Caleb Williams had a hell of a game, probably his best game so far. 226 yards, 4 touchdowns. He threw 1 interception though. And then Jaden Daniels, man, although he lost, man, he also played well too. The Rookie of the Year race is picking up, man. So I just want to hear from y'all, man. Who's y'all Rookie of the Year right now as we speak?
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
And I will tell you why.
For now, and Jaden Daniels, I think it could change in like 3 weeks. Not even
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Right now it's Jaden Daniels, but if Caleb Williams is about to start really, lighting people up, yeah, it could change real quick.
I mean, like last week he threw for like 360 yards and like 2 touchdowns. This week he threw for 4. Like I know Jaden Daniels like he's leading the league in completion percentage and all that stuff, but if the Bears make the playoffs, like Caleb's gonna definitely have a case. So
I'll say this. The reason why I choose Jaden Daniels, he's doing this with not even a third of the weapons that Caleb Williams has.
Exactly.
And neither one of them have an offensive line. And for you to be that accurate and you don't have a line and you damn near always on your back at the end of the play, then really the 3 people you have to worry about, you have to worry about Scary Terry, Brian Robinson, and Austin Eckler. Those are the 3 guys.
Out yesterday, by the way.
Huh?
Brian Robinson didn't play yesterday.
Yeah, and Brian Robinson, I was just getting to that. Brian Robinson did not play yesterday. So the main 3 people you have to worry about on that team is those 3 as far as weapons are concerned. So you're doing it with nearly a third of the weapons. You've already caught up. Not to mention, look, you're not sneaking and snooping around in your division. You've already caught most of your damn division thus far this year. You've already caught the Dallas Cowboys. You've already caught the New York Giants. You've already caught those guys. You may very well be second in your division. Shout out to Flash. He predicted that on my podcast not too long ago. You may very well be second in your division going into the playoffs because I still think the Eagles are going to take it. But the thing is, you've already caught up with every team in your division with the exception of the Eagles. You are literally an offensive line away from being true contenders at this point in time. I don't think they're going to I think they'll get into the playoffs. I don't think they're going to make it too far. I think that line is going to get exposed down the stretch, especially if they make it to the playoffs. But he's doing it with a third of the weapons, little or no defense at this point because Jonathan Allen just got hurt with a pectoral. He just got, even before the season started, no Chase Young, no Montez Sweat. You don't even have that much on defense to work with.
That's true.
It's pretty much those two backs you got in the backfield is Scary Terry. Pretty much it. And when you compare that to what Caleb Williams have, he has a good defense. He has weapons galore. He has good running backs. So when you compare the two and who's doing a lot with less, you got to say Jaden Daniels. And like I said, he's not snooping around in his division. He's caught up with most of the teams in his division with the exception of the Eagles at this point.
Listen. I will say this, though. Don't bring up the running backs. DeAndre Swift is a bum. I'm sorry. Like, he has that one great game, and, like, what else? Like, he's not good.
So he was just for the Eagles, it was basically the O-line. That's what you're saying that carried him?
Huh? What's up?
I said DeAndre Swift is a Philadelphia offensive line merchant.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I said this before. If you can only work with the best O-line in the NFL, you're literally an O-line merchant. He has had when he was in Detroit, right? Like that offensive line was still really good, like in 2022. But Jamal Williams out there, he's outperforming DeAndre Swift. They don't trust DeAndre Swift. He's like terrible. I'm sorry. Like he's super talented, but he has zero vision, like at all. But
for sure. All right, Shaw, you got anything to say? What's going on, Coach and Leaf?
Go with it.
Yo, what's good with it?
Go ahead, Shaw.
Shit. Between Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, I feel like I don't know. Caleb Williams, he started off slow. You know what I'm saying? A little slow. I feel like this is the last 2, maybe 3 weeks. Caleb Williams been on shit, but it's been clear like it's Jaden Daniels from week 1. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Williams started off real slow to the point where people were thinking like, okay, is he a bust? You know what I'm saying? Because you got Mike Williams, you got not Mike Williams, Keenan Allen. You got Keenan Allen, like you got all these weapons around you, and you haven't thrown a touchdown yet. So yeah, Jaden Daniels, man, no brainer.
For sure.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like, where has Keenan Allen been? Like, I know he had a 2-touchdown game.
Hurt.
Yeah, he's been hurt, but like, I don't know.
He probably. I think he's still capable top 20 receiver.
I don't know. I don't know what it is about Keenan Allen. Ever since he put on the weight, he looks so much slower.
I did not like him.
That's fair.
I did not like Keenan Allen gaining that weight with his play style and his skill set and what he brings to the table. You are one of the known pure best route runners in the game. Why are you putting on this weight? I couldn't figure that out.
It's not like 5 pounds. It's like 20 pounds.
Yeah, like it's not like 5 or 10. It's 20 pounds. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Your game is about your route running and your hands. And it's like you've never been like this. You catch it. Yeah. You never been this physical receiver. You always been a route runner. I don't know what he was doing gaining all this weight.
Ellie trying to be fucking DK Metcalf.
I would like them.
AJ Brown.
I would like them to use Roman Dunze more though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think he has a lot of potential, but it's a good start. It's a good start for sure.
For sure. Leaf, you got anything to say? Who you got winning Rookie of the Year so far?
Shit, it better be Jaden Daniels, because I don't give a shit about the Bears. I mean, be honest with you, bro. Like, he impressed me for the last couple of weeks, and he's gonna continue to impress me, bro. Like, I'm just his poise and his awareness, even without all the pieces being together, is just astounding to me, man. I think what CJ Stroud did last year, bro. Like, I think he's picking up as far as a rookie quarterback, what they're capable of doing in their first year. You know what I'm saying? So
What's going on here?
Yeah.
I think that he could continue this play, man, and Washington could still be afloat in that division. I think it's got to be Jaden Daniels, man. Shout out to Malik Neighbors, but it's got to be Malik. It's got to be
sure.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I agree. At least for offensive, defensive.
Right,
I know
for sure.
we're talking about it, but I'm gonna be biased. It's Quinyon Mitchell. And I don't care. I don't care what anyone else has to say. It's Quinyon Mitchell.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who the hell is that?
Cornerback for the Eagles.
Oh,
Bro, he's been one of the best.
Hey,
quarterbacks.
coach,
Hey, what are you talking about?
Somebody answer that phone.
I'm about to say somebody got a ring on.
yeah, I heard that.
But I mean, yeah, Jaden Daniels, no debate. I mean, unfortunate for Drake May, unfortunate for Michael Penix, unfortunate for fucking JJ McCarthy. You feel me? Like, everybody in the first round. I mean, they ain't really buzzed like that. Really? Is that really?
Yeah. A lot of them ain't playing though.
Is it? I'm about to say, is it a majority?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's really unfortunate for all of them. Like, looking back on that whole first round. But
are they buzzing because they're being held back, or opportunity, or like both? Really?
I mean, they got.
You can kind of say both, because then you got injuries. You feel me? Like I said,
I'm better be glad they're getting held back. Otherwise, they've been getting pot shots taken at them. I mean,
to be fair, Michael Penix is not buzzing because Kirk Cousins is starting.
Yeah, I mean, I hate it. Like I said, I hate it. That whole situation as a whole. Like, I feel like Penix probably would have been a Viking. So,
But like, we got Malik. Malik's been good. Marvin's been good. Like, Caleb's starting to finally show something.
Bo Nix has been trying.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Bo Nix, bro. Please don't. Bo Nix.
Why he's been trying. I say he's been trying.
No. Take it back. Take it back now, bro.
He said trying. He didn't say playing well.
bro.
He's trying, bro.
To be fair,
trying. Damn.
To be fair to Bo Nix, he was absolutely horrible his first two games, but now he's just been up and down. He's just been up and down.
Yeah.
Plus, he's thrown more touchdowns than
Will Levis.
Yeah.
But
Okay, all right. Okay, so I give him a pass. He do more touchdown than the dude that put mayonnaise in his coffee. Great.
Yeah, but outside of Jaden Daniels, yeah, it's Malik Neighbors. You feel me? Like, other than that, I really
Joe
don't
Alt,
Yeah.
Shout out offensive lineman.
I guess.
What's wrong with offensive linemen? You need them.
Nothing wrong. I guess.
Trey, mind your damn business.
Chargers have one of the best run games in the league.
Hey, offensive line is the most important position on the field.
Oh no!
Yep.
Facts. No!
Yep.
Facts. That would be my wait. We'll get to that later.
Yep, it ain't quarterback, Chip Cook.
We'll get to that
Yeah,
later.
it's not quarterback. It's offensive line.
And it's the whole one, and it's the group
The whole offensive line.
It's not
If you don't believe that, ask Joe Gibbs. And if you don't believe that, ask Joe Gibbs. If you don't believe that, ask Emmitt Smith. If you don't believe that, ask the Philadelphia Eagles.
If you don't believe that, ask my winner of the week for this week.
If you don't believe that,
It's kind of obvious.
So
Here's the Lions.
yeah, ask
Hey,
the
man.
line. Because if they had that offensive line back in the 90s that they had now, Barry Sanders would have been worth for 3,000 yards a year.
And he also would have had 2 or 3 Super Bowl rings.
He had a couple championships too.
True.
Or if he
Hey,
did
man.
have 9 yards and like the end. I'm kidding.
All right, y'all. Sean, we're gonna get right straight to it with your Saints, bro. So y'all started out, y'all were 2-0. Then y'all lost the last 3 of your games, man.
Or
All right, let me say this. Let me run this down
What's going on with your Saints, bro?
because I've been watching. So, first of all, we got injuries. We got injuries. Injuries are part of the game. That's no excuse. ever since Dallas. So who was after Dallas? Philadelphia. We have three turnovers. Jalen Hurts fumbling the ball.
Yep.
What was it? A block punt?
Yeah.
And an interception.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't think we generated any points from those 3 turnovers.
Yeah.
A field goal out of one of them, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then
I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on, leave.
I told y'all. Oh yeah. Go ahead, Shaq.
Let's y'all finish.
Then who was after Philly?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Very close.
No offensive touchdown. No offensive touchdowns allowed, and we still lose.
Mm-hmm.
Then who was it? It was Sunday, right? Buccaneers.
The Chiefs.
Chiefs on Monday night. Monday night.
Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes doesn't throw a touchdown pass. We still lose, right? Derek Carr gets hurt. I'm thinking we have hope because I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, Derek Carr, he's all right. He's all right. I'm like, cool, but I hope we start Rattler. Rattler played fair, but he started to panic in the second half, and the Buccaneers started to run away with the score in the second half. But it's no way that we have. And then Baker Mayfield throws 3 interceptions. We don't know how to tackle. What up? Dennis Allen. We got to get Dennis Allen out of there. Dennis Allen got to go. I don't know what it's gonna take. Robert Salah got fired for less, so we got to get Dennis Allen out of there. I don't know what's going on.
Start Jake Hader.
In my opinion, I would just rebuild. Just trade every old veteran. I would trade Tyrann Mathieu. He's playing really good. You might get some little value for him still.
Cam Jordan.
I thought they was gonna rebuild this year.
No, I'm being serious. I would trade Kamara. I thought that was gonna do. Kamara's great, but you got to get some value for the future. I don't know where the future is for the Saints right now. They got so many old veterans on that team, and they're just stuck. They're just painfully
not going anywhere.
Most importantly, get rid of Taysom Hill.
And I've said,
hold up. Are the New Orleans Saints basically the Los Angeles Clippers, bro, of the NFL?
No, that's different. That's
That's a lot different.
Because the Clippers have been held back by Kawhi Leonard's being injured, and the Saints are just average when everyone's there.
I mean, well, okay, aren't they being held back by Derek Carr being injured? This is second year in a row.
No.
With the way that they started, you would have thought they.
But again, Derek.
Tell me I'm crazy.
I mean, what has Derek Carr been since that Dallas game? Mid.
I mean, he has. He
the fact
Derek is too careful with the ball. He doesn't want to push it down the field to anybody unless it's Rashid Shaheed. That's it. And the plays that I seen Rattler make Sunday, Derek Carr, he wouldn't have made those plays. Rattler is more mobile. This is a mobile quarterback generation. So
wow.
Yeah,
so Shaw, you think Rattler is a better quarterback than Derek Carr?
I'm gonna tell you what I told somebody. I'm gonna tell you what I told somebody.
Hold up, he about to say this on camera.
I'm gonna tell you what I told some. No, I ain't gonna say that. But listen, I'm gonna tell you what I told somebody last week after the Chiefs game. I would rather fuck up and lose with Spencer Rattler than with somebody that's been in the league for how many years? 11 years.
10, yeah.
Almost 10 years, I'd say.
Yeah. Actually, I think this year
I can take that because you're a rookie.
I think it's year 11.
Somebody else in the NFC South got to figure this puzzle out. This shit is ridiculous. They came out the gate beating the shit out of teams. We put up 40.
Panthers
but look at the teams.
You know what?
Bama could put up 40 on Panthers.
Listen.
But I'm saying,
look at the teams.
My thing is,
Panthers was
I feel like we wouldn't be saying this because
40 on Dallas.
The Saints right now are 2 plays from 4-2. They almost beat Atlanta. They lost by 2. like Dallas Goedert doesn't go for 170, they probably beat the Eagles. Or Saquon. If Saquon doesn't become like the greatest running back ever that game,
And
probably.
Sunday we didn't know how to tackle. Like, bro, go look at Chris Godwin's touchdown, the second touchdown.
Oh yeah.
Like, does the NFL, not the whole NFL, but I'm speaking on like as far as coaches, because I've not only seen this not from my team, but the whole league. Does anybody wrap up anymore? Like nobody wrap. Everybody
they try to punch.
Yeah.
They literally
try. They're afraid of getting that penalty for the hip drop tackle. You know, you got to think about that. Do you want to call 15?
I've been saying this for years. Even though it's one of the hardest positions to play, I've been saying DBs are stuck to shit because they don't try to wrap up tackle. It's just we just hit you.
So you think they always going for like the big hit, like the strong safety tackle?
Always.
Yes, it's clearly evident. None of them know how to tackle. They all just try to hit with their shoulders.
Wait.
You can say the same thing about a lot of like linebackers that's basically playing the middle or playing the field. If they're not edge rushers, bro, are they really good tacklers themselves?
Yeah,
that's what I've been seeing. Like that's what I've been seeing over the years, bro. Like, and I'm just like, this go back to this go back to Ryan Shazier. Pardon me, Karen, but realistically, it kind of started with him.
Look at Alante Taylor.
We're gonna footage.
Oh boy.
I hope we don't get copyrighted.
Oh my God.
No, we'll be good.
They try to do that punching shit. That punching shit pisses me off because you're not going to.
You know what? They've been doing that ever since. What was that playoff game where dude tried to make a hit and he bounced off and ran for the touchdown? It was a couple of years ago. What was it? The Saints that did that?
I think it was Shakir last year. Actually,
no. It was They still had Drew Brees.
You're talking about the Minneapolis Miracle.
The Miracle.
Minneapolis, yes.
No, he just flat out missed.
Oh, you're talking about Stephon Diggs? Yeah, he just missed.
Yeah, you talking about Marcus Williams?
He went for the big hit and just missed.
I mean, like, here's the thing.
I mean, but he did go for a big hit though.
Yeah.
He went for a big hit and not just a wrap up.
Here's the thing.
And then another thing too, I be seeing a lot of especially corners when they try to come up and hit, they don't hit and drive.
Right.
Like most of the time they hit, stay there, and then try to punch the ball, bro. That shit is like annoying.
They're always trying to punch the ball now because they can't touch them. Like they can't touch them.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically.
But
go for the
anybody else got anything to say about the
I
Saints?
actually have a question for Shad.
Okay.
Yo.
Why the hell are you letting Sean Tucker, Syracuse legend, run all over you?
Bro, I don't even know where these people came from. Like, I don't.
Syracuse legend.
About this. Bro had what?
I'm mad. He said
He's like
Syracuse legend.
He's the third string running back, and he had like 100 yards.
I don't know where he came from. I'm like, yo.
Mad. He said Syracuse legend.
But I like what I like. I hate the Buccaneers, but I like what they're doing over there because it seems like when we get players like Jamal Williams, it's like, okay, where's the Detroit Jamal Williams? Where is the Green Bay Jamal Williams?
Yeah,
like I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that yet.
People always say Detroit Jamal Williams, but he was a pretty good backup running back for Aaron Jones.
Yeah, he was.
Exactly. So yeah, going back to what you were saying about like trading. Hey, look, I don't even blame. I told somebody last week I don't even blame if Kamara wants out. I don't blame who else, man. I don't blame anybody else for one. Let's just rebuild. I can take rebuilding and being sorry for a few years, but
like
I need to see you at least trying. It's like we not trying at all. So Sunday, my girl was like, damn, what happened? I'm like, man, listen, I don't know. Y'all losing. I said, it ain't no y'all, not for the rest of the season.
52 points.
It ain't no y'all. He just associated himself with the like right away. He was like, you know what?
Now I'm doing
we in rebuild. I don't know who these niggas is on the field. I don't know who they is.
This just feels like the campaign sound for like 5.
I don't know who these dudes is on the field.
Hey, BRF, you got anything to say? Chilling right now.
Hold on, we talking about the Saints.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I don't know at this point. I definitely think it was the right move for them to start Spencer Rattler as opposed to Jake Haener.
Yeah.
It was definitely the right move to go to Spencer Rattler. And he showed the arm talent that everybody talking about. The boy definitely got some arm talent. The boy, he's a talented quarterback. But yeah, like what Chad was saying, yeah, that second half when Tampa started really running up those points, he tried to play hero ball, and it kind of bit him. And Tampa just kind of ran with it for the rest of the game. Like I said, Tampa's just, I don't know. Tampa was just on one yesterday. Really, nothing more to really say. And I guess what kind of. But one thing you would always give the Saints though is that it's like no matter what kind of condition the team is in, it's like you could always for the most part rely on that defense. And right now you can't even rely on the defense right now. You can't even rely on the defense right now, and it's just like, man, I think at this point, you kind of really have to you might have to consider a rebuild like Kamara, Cam Jordan, Tyrann Mathieu, like the vets like that. You might have to think about it.
And get a Debo out of there. Please get a Debo out of there.
Cam Jordan will retire.
Are you saying timeout for a leave?
Come out, VR brought up the defense. Wasn't the defense supposed to be like a top 10 defense coming into the season?
That's what I was saying. Like no matter what condition the Saints are in, for some reason you can always rely on the defense, and they're not even playing well.
Well, to be fair, the defense has actually played well.
So what? I agree with Shad, bro. We in rebuild. I don't know who these dudes is on field.
Before this game, the defense actually was playing pretty good. It's just that the offense has been bad.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Listen, a good defense always has a bad day. 52 points is diabolical. I'm not even joking.
That's a fact.
Before this game, it was mostly the offense that was struggling.
All right, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next topic, man. The Cowboys are really a disgrace to this NFL league. I'm sorry.
Facts.
Trash, bro.
A disgrace.
The Lions whooped them 47-9. All right. So this is how we're gonna do this segment. Brian, I'm gonna start with you. Let me start with Brian. Then I'm gonna go with Champ. I know Champ go.
And Brian.
I know Champ.
Hey, why you look like me, Jack?
No, Brian, you out of line, bro.
Brian, hold on. Let me put this.
You don't got no reason to be pulling that belt out, bro. Stop.
Let me put this. Go ahead, Brian. Talk your jump.
Oh, he got the belt out.
Let me just also say this. The complete 180 of the Cowboys being so dominant at home last season to getting their backs blown out the last pretty much four games at home, including that playoff game last year, needs to be studied. It does. But the Lions, oh boy, they wanted their lick back for last year. They wanted it badly.
Good.
But, Dak looked like ass. He did. Yeah. He looked abysmal yesterday. The entire offense wasn't clicking whatsoever. He kept getting sacked left and right. Prayers to Aiden Hutchinson. That leg.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He got surgery the second right when he went to that hospital.
Yeah, he did.
It's sad because he was leading the depoy race right now.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, was. Oh man, yeah, that was a gruesome injury. Man. Champ, you seen this shit?
Hey, bro, hold on. It was nasty, pretty nasty.
Man, oh man.
Hey, bro, let me see that belt again. Now I got a better one for you.
Well, that's that.
Why your belt got sparkles on it, bro?
That. Well, that's a domination belt. There ain't no belt.
This is the belt they put that. You know what I'm saying?
And then they just started.
They show belt,
bro. Maximum ass whooping on that.
Coach, show that belt again.
That ain't your belt, bro. Hold up. Wait a minute.
What is that again? What the heck?
That's a BB. That's a BB Simon. That's that BB Simon belt.
Hey, yo, bro, hold up.
Well, that's Cardi B's belt, bro.
Cardi B's belt crazy.
Wait, bro, Culture. Why you got that belt in the room, bro? That particular belt.
He tried to get his 50 cents.
Culture got
that wild belt.
You don't know about the bro. Y'all got it right.
Hey, hold up. Ain't nobody
You don't know about the BBs?
Yo, wow.
Yeah. You don't know about the BB Simon?
Hey, Coach, you ain't gonna scare nobody with that belt, man. That
Diddy belt.
You
said what?
It's a Diddy belt.
Oh, nah. See, yeah.
That's
No.
We went off topic. We're
not doing that. This is not a laughing matter, bro. We're not doing that. No,
bro.
We already did touch my body. So let's come on. Go ahead, Jay.
As I was saying, a lot of people saw heading into this season that whole Lions NFC Championship run that could have been a fluke. That game proved that they are legit. Their offense is clicking on all cylinders, and people can say, "Oh, the Cowboys suck." Why did I do that? Why do you think I did that? Why do you think I did that? But
we know why.
But I mean, shout out the Lions. They had a fantastic game. Dan Campbell, his coaching methods are unorthodox, but they are getting results.
Bro, David Montgomery.
They got a big game this week against the Vikings.
Yo, Brandon, I gotta ask. Is Monty up there?
Not top 10.
No. I mean that ass.
Not yet. Not yet. Not top 10.
Dude, Monty's him, bro. Like,
he's nice, but top 10.
Yeah,
is he hold on. All right.
You know who they remind me of?
Yeah, hold on.
Who, Sean?
Because I'm gonna add this with Karen. Monty almost found his way into the co-parentship with Alvin Kamara and Aaron Jones.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
He almost found his way.
I thought you was gonna say what I was gonna say.
Now,
Go
hold
ahead,
up, bro.
who
You
do
just
you remind
evil
you
for
of?
that. Come on, man.
Who do you remind you of?
Kamara and Ingram.
Loki,
You're talking about the duo.
Yeah.
Oh, the duo. Okay,
Yeah.
Why am I evil for that?
Sure. Hey, Ken.
Yo.
Kyron or Montgomery?
I just think so much.
Dude,
Kyron Williams or David Montgomery?
I like David Montgomery's physicality. I like his breaking tackle ability.
Mm-hmm.
Vision's pretty good. Like, so is Kyron's. I'm not taking anything away from Kyron.
Okay.
But dude,
if we're going off this season, it's Monty.
But the thing is, Monty's never been an O-line merchant. Like, ever. Everyone thinks he's an O-line merchant.
Mm-hmm.
He was
them offensive lines he had in Chicago, and people want to call him an O-line merchant. Man, they better go on with that.
Bro, he put up like 1,200 yards.
His offensive line.
He had like a 1,200-yard season when he was in Chicago. Like,
Exactly. Them trash offensive lines they had in Chicago, man, they better go on with that. He putting up 1,000 yards like it was nothing in Chicago with them bad offensive lines. I don't know where they get that from.
Yeah,
like,
but Champ,
Monty him, bro.
Hey, Champ, go on ahead, man. How about them Cowboys, bro?
oh, I want to talk about them fraud.
We'll get to you,
Let us see that Nicki Minaj belt one more time.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey, yo. Wait, Champ. I ain't throwing it out. Wait. Whoa.
Brandon, please, you got to clip this whole interaction between both.
What's really wrong with the belt, though? Like,
Hey, you stole that belt from Fleece
I
Johnson.
know that belt ain't yours.
bro, nah.
Hey, no did it.
That is not your belt.
That's my belt.
No way.
I hope it ain't, but
No did it.
No.
But I digress. You
my
definitely got to clip that. But
For sure.
I just got to be serious for a second.
That
Let me
is
take off the joke face and let me put on a serious face for a second. If we was talking about any other team other than the Cowboys, don't laugh at me, damn it.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm
Go ahead,
Y'all making fun of that belt until he hit one of you with that thing.
But
I'm gonna mute
Oh
myself.
my God, bro.
in all seriousness, if we were talking about any other team that had not made any free agent acquisitions, that had not made any upgrades on defense, that had not done anything to shore up their offensive line, that has basically didn't do anything to add to the team they already had, who already had issues stopping the run last year, who already didn't have a running game, would we even be shocked about it?
No.
Nope.
But because it's the Cowboys, we're just shocked that they just got their behinds kicked.
Look, because you know they're America's team.
This shouldn't be shocking. And the thing is, everybody was saying before the year even started, Dak, don't take that contract, man. Don't re-up, bro.
I was told him to get the hell out of here.
I remember PSP was saying that the entire time. I remember BRF saying that on PSP's podcast. Don't sign that contract because you're in for a world of hurt if you do.
Yep.
I remember both of those two guys, credit to those two saying that. I remember BRF and PSP saying, do not sign that contract. You need to go play somewhere else. Right. This should not surprise them. Even people are going to say, well, injuries. You couldn't stop a nosebleed as far as the running game before your star defensive players even got hurt. They couldn't stop a nosebleed then. So why are we shocked? It's just like all of a sudden the sports world is shocked about a team that made no real impact in free agency. They didn't even address the running game, and they knew they needed it. And now you're seeing what Derrick Henry is doing up there in Baltimore right now with Lamar Jackson. He damn near got 1,000 yards, and it's only been 6 games in the season.
And he has scored in every single game.
Exactly. So why are we surprised? This is the Jerry Jones show. As usual, you don't do anything in order to improve your team. You don't do anything, but all of a sudden, because they are them boys, all of a sudden they're supposed to be Super Bowl contenders. For what?
I've been standing on the bench. I've been said I wasn't a fan.
Coach, you did
say
Wait, Brandon, can I go next?
Yo, Brandon. Let's just say this. Let's just say for the sake of argument.
Hold on. Let me say something before the first one. Speaking of which, Jerry, happy birthday.
Wow.
The Cowboys.
I got that ass whoop.
Yeah, I got a rant real quick.
Hold up, how you know Jerry? Wait, hold up. How you know Jerry
got it the entire time?
Because it was. They talked about it all day. They talked about it all game. It was his birthday.
And you get a foot up your ass for your birthday? Great. That's a good birthday.
Happy birthday, Jerry. They got 10 feet up there for their birthday.
Detroit, Michigan.
Go ahead, Kieran.
Mudhole stomped in your ass on your birthday.
You know, I don't like to be right. I don't like to for people to say I'm right, but I'm right. I said this Cowboys team would be a 9-win team at max. This team is horrible. It's basically Dak and the CD show, and that's it. Kevontae Turpin's not moving me. Jalen Tolbert's not moving me. Ricky Dowell's not moving me. Old ass Zeke is not moving me. They arguably have the worst run defense in the NFL. They arguably have the worst run game in the NFL. Both sides are bad. And you're not going to beat a team like the Lions, who have one of the best rushing and O-line attacks in the league. You're just not going to do it.
And if you think Detroit gave you trouble, wait till you come down here to the Dome.
Listen.
No.
They'll barely.
Also praying for one of those linemen.
They will barely get to 9 wins, bro. They have the 49ers. They have the 49ers. They got the Eagles twice, the Falcons, the Texans.
Damn.
The Buccaneers.
I don't think they get 9. I don't think they get 9. I think they get 10 losses. I don't think they get 9.
Listen, I always said this. I don't think Dak's the problem. It's Jerry Jones.
Of course.
Dak is a problem, at least in postseason time. I'll give you that. But every other problem revolves around Jerry Jones. You keep Jason Garrett for 8 years, and we know he was a bum as a head coach. You keep Mike McCarthy for 5 years as a head coach. He's a freaking bum. You don't sign anyone in free agency. You just suck. It's not 1996 anymore. You don't have the greatest offensive line in the world. You don't have Aikman. You don't have Emmitt Smith. You don't have Michael Irvin on that offense. You got Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. And yeah, they're good. It's not enough in today's NFL when a lot of the Super Bowl contenders have at least 3 weapons on offense
Shout out
and an
Young,
elite
bro.
quarterback.
Shout out my dog Young, man.
But like the
Hey.
Cowboys might not win like 7 games. I'm being completely honest with you. Jerry Jones should leave. He should sell the team, and that should be the end of it.
I say the Eagles.
Sure.
The
And
Eagles
Trayvon Diggs, oh my God, he been getting cooked. I don't know if y'all been seeing.
Oh
He
yeah,
got cooked by Jimbo.
Oh
He been
yeah,
getting
yeah, yeah.
cooked.
It also
He
doesn't.
got cooked
It also
by
doesn't
Jimbo.
help. It also doesn't help that Micah Parsons is out, DeMarcus Lawrence is out, Trayvon Diggs. Ever since that Giants game, since he suffered that injury, has not been looking good. Like
How long has Michael Parsons been out? Because I could have sworn he was out when they played us.
He's been out for 2 weeks. He's been out for 2 weeks.
He might as well have been out for the whole season.
Hey, Young cooking. I don't know if y'all see that comment, but he cooking.
We mad at Daniel Jones making 40. Why are we mad at? Because I would take Dak before I take Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is not a good quarterback.
No, I think Dak is good. I just don't think he's worth 6.
Daniel Jones is not a good quarterback.
Hey, bro, I would like to see what Jabari at right now. I know he hurt.
I just like
I know he hurt.
And Brandon, I said this before. I was like, Dak, you gotta leave.
Dak
has to leave, but he can't anymore.
He can't now.
Oh wait, but hold on, Brandon. Even better. Are Dak and Josh Allen close? Yes.
Yep, he said that. It's crazy, bro. Hey, Sean, you got
Who said Josh Allen and Dak were close?
Jabari.
Oh,
he in the chat.
Oh.
He in the chat. Yeah.
Young, listen, I would say that they're both robbing their teams. But
Wait. What did he say?
No.
Well, first off, he said that Dak was top 5.
Yeah. I'm with Stan. Wait, yeah. Call time out, coach.
Top 5, better than Justin Herbert, and that him and Josh Allen were close.
Hold on.
Lee, you ever seen the video?
Young.
Hold on. Now I gotta go on your page, bro. Hold up. Wait a minute.
I want to respond to. I want to respond to Young. I agree. I agree that Dak and Daniel Jones are robbing their teams. But when Trevor Lawrence is playing awful and Deshaun Watson exists in the NFL, it's kind of hard to say that they're robbing their teams compared to those two.
Well, the thing is, I don't blame a lot of that on the quarterbacks. I blame a lot of that on dumb owners.
Yeah.
Like I said before, when are we going to go back to paying mid quarterback money? Everybody ain't Patrick Mahomes. Everybody ain't Lamar Jackson. Everybody ain't Joe Burrow. Everybody ain't Josh Allen. Those are the big 4 in the league right about now. The rest of them, you can just put them whatever the hell you want to put them at. Those are the top 4. Everybody ain't that. And the thing is this: when you start playing these low-notch quarterbacks, these big-time contracts, then that's when you put your team at a deficit. Everybody and their mama knew that Trevor Lawrence was not the next Patrick Mahomes. Everybody knew that. You can talk about prospects all you want to. The quarterbacks who should be getting paid that type of money is the quarterbacks, just like Patrick Mahomes and I will say Josh Allen. Pieces have been taken away from them year by year by year, and they still have gotten better. They still have carried their teams to the playoffs. So the thing is, everybody ain't that. When you look at those two guys, those are the main 2 guys that can make up for the turnovers that they do. They can make up for the fumbles. They can make up for some of the mistakes that their teams make. Everybody can't do that. I don't know why these owners get into this league. Most of them been in the league for a while now. You know what a game manager looks like, and you know what a game breaker looks like. There's not that many game breakers at quarterback. There's not that many game breakers. There's only 4 in the league right about now, and that's the big 4. Other than that,
it's Patrick Mahomes, it's Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen.
No, but the thing, it's the market. But guess what? You don't have to be dumb with the market. Guess what? The market for a market for a pair of my pants is $100. You really think I'm finna go pay $100 damn for it? I'm just asking. A market for a guy of my size for a pair of pants is $100. You really think I'm finna go pay for it?
But champ, the The only other guy,
You're
like
not
the only
paying-
other,
Wait, hold on, Chip. You're not paying for the pants. You're paying for the brand.
the only other two, the
Right,
only
the
other,
CITI City Trends.
the only other, the only other two quarterbacks that would pay big money, right, is CJ Stroud,
You're Gucci.
CJ Stroud, and Justin Herbert. That's it.
Well, the thing is this: even with them, if you not gonna, even with those two, you got to ask yourself this. Well, we could take CJ Stroud out of that conversation. Even with Justin Herbert, you have to ask yourself this: if we can't build around him and get somebody around him so he can reach his full potential, how's that going to benefit us as a team at this point? We just gonna put a great quarterback out there and just let him and just starve him out for the rest of his career and fail him like we failed Dan Faust, like we failed Phillip Rivers, and like we failed so many other people? Is that what we're gonna do? I agree, Justin Herbert is the game breaker, but the thing is, like I said, you might have 5 or maybe 6 quarterbacks that are game breakers in this league. All of them are not it. So all of them should not be getting $200 million contracts guaranteed, especially when you got an idiot like Deshaun Watson up there in Cleveland who can't hit the ground, who couldn't hit the ground if he fell on it. Can't pass gas if you're fan of refried beans and bacon all night long. I mean, he can't do anything.
Listen,
Always
I'm
playing
gonna
hero
say
ball.
this right now.
Always playing hero ball, but you ain't even Captain Caveman. How are you playing hero ball?
Listen, I'm going to say this right now. I'm not high on Baker Mayfield, but with the value that his contract is, like, I guarantee you a lot of teams want that.
Making their money worth.
Like Baker Mayfield's contract.
Baker
they want a
Mayfield
Baker
earned his
Mayfield contract.
the first time around. It was just the Cleveland Browns didn't know what they was doing with him. He was injured. He was literally one play from making the AFC championship. Goes right down to Tampa and nearly takes them to an NFC championship. He's leading the league in touchdowns right now. He's leading the league in touchdowns right now.
He has 4 less touchdowns.
Eli Apple, what?
No. Speaking of that, Brandon. You know what's funny? Baker Mayfield in 6 games has 4 less touchdowns than Deshaun Watson in his entire Browns career.
Exactly. So and Baker Mayfield, guess what? He had to earn that contract by taking them to the playoffs.
He was almost out of the
league.
He was almost out of the league.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
So guess what? If you're a quarterback and it's okay. Look, NFL owners, it's okay to put these quarterbacks on a prove-it deal, just like you do everybody else. Put them on a prove-it deal. Especially if you know it takes a lot in order to make him good. No NFL owner can sit here and justify Deshaun Watson and Trevor Lawrence making $60 million a year. Nobody in their right mind can justify that.
Nope.
Nobody.
You know what's crazy? Like, thinking about it, like, the Ravens put Lamar on a prove-it deal. Remember 2022? They didn't pay him right away because he was getting injured. They're like, okay.
Look what he did the year he came after. Look what he did the year after.
He won MVP.
Yeah, won MVP. And on his way back to another one. That is what you call earning your deal.
Yeah.
He earned that deal. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler and an MVP before he even got his first deal. Josh Allen was a 2-time Pro Bowler before he got his first deal.
Made All-Pro,
Made All-Pro, second team. Patrick Mahomes, the resume speaks for himself before he got that $500 million deal.
Joe Burrow,
before he got his deal, went to an AFC championship, went to a Super Bowl. That's proven. That's what you call proving what you can do. Not all of a sudden, he led us to the playoffs one year. Let's give him $200 million. For what? So you can suffer for the next 6 years?
AKA, hey Brandon, AKA Trevor Lawrence.
T-mid.
Yeah. And
Hey,
so
at
I
least-
don't understand that.
Hey, at least
Jalen Hurts led the Eagles to the Super Bowl, almost won MVP.
Yes. That's what you call earning your money. You got to earn it.
Hey,
I'm not. If I'm an NFL owner, I'm not going to pay you based on potential.
hey, at least he ain't this guy.
All right.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
No, but like, no. I just think right now, like, a lot of teams should be looking at the contract. looking at the contracts like Geno Smith and Baker Mayfield and be like, man, look how much money we would have saved if we gave them this contract.
That's true. But hey, man, Shaw, you got anything to say?
Shit, man. Plain and simple, Cowboys can't beat good teams, and coming off that bye. They got a stretch full of good teams. They're not beating the Texans. They might get lucky beating the Commanders. They're definitely not beating the Eagles. I would say Saquon would have 30 carries if I was playing the Cowboys.
Right, 100.
And coming out, they got the 49ers. That's if everything is clicking, because the 49ers have been kind of iffy too.
They've been up and down, yeah.
Yeah. So, I like one of y'all said, shit, man. They'll be lucky to get the 9 wins.
Be lucky to get it 7, bro.
For sure. Hey, man, let's go ahead, Ken.
No, if they still make the playoffs after this debacle, like Dak needs so much more respect. Like,
no.
Well,
one thing I want to say though, yeah, hey, that Aiden Hutchinson injury though, that shit was, yeah, man.
And I say this too real quick. You know you getting beat down when you let a team run a hook and lateral on you with their offensive tackle.
Damn.
I wish,
dude, I was so mad when they called it back.
I was mad when they called that back too, bro. I'm like, when you running a hook and lateral with Penei Sewell, you getting I'm talking about you getting the business handed to you.
Almost lost that DB.
Yeah.
They did it twice. They tried to use O-line twice.
Hey,
Taylor Decker almost lost the shit out of that DB. Whoever was covering him, I would have loved that.
Hey, coach. So, you went to the Falcons-Panthers game, right? Y'all got the W. What's your thoughts on the game? What's your thoughts on there?
Man, let me just say, man, it was a great ass game. Feel me? And it was crazy. It was crazy seeing like the amount of Atlanta fans I've seen, like literally swarm Charlotte. Crazy. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that was there. Y'all watching this. Feel me?
Yeah, we need the prime Harrison versus debates back.
Hey.
Who? You said who?
I said we need them prime Harrison versus goated debates on who.
Oh man. They don't know about that. I don't know about that. They be hilarious.
Panthers are gonna win 10 games and win the NFC South.
For sure.
But yeah, it was an amazing game, man. We was right there, second row. You feel me? Basically front row.
You had that Fleece Johnson belt on too?
Yes, I did. I for sure did.
Oh my God.
I like how they
don't party like a daddy party.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm actually glad they're starting to use Bijan now, not relying on.
Shit, hey, man, let me talk about that first, man. Look, Bijan had a hell of a game. Our whole run, everything on the ground. Shout out to the offensive fucking lineman, bro. Golly, bro. Way we kept churning the motherfucking ball, man. Hey, just props to the offensive line.
I don't think they could have got Bijan that 100 though.
Honestly.
I don't think he cared about it though.
I'm glad the Falcons are finally using the using them. Also, who cares?
And I feel like now, let me say this. We got to get better with the fucking stopping and run, bro. Like we gotta turn down on stuff.
Yeah.
Like that shit is, bro. Chuba Hubbard was he could have had a way better game
if the game had stayed closer.
Yeah, if it stayed closer, he would have because he was not fucking around. Yeah. He was getting
Coach Morris was trying to play that safety high because he was scared of the deep ball. So I don't think he brought Justin Simmons and Jesse Bates down in the box as much as he should have.
And I didn't. Hey, and another thing, I did not understand that fucking Ray McLeod fumble, bro, at all.
I saw it. That was not a fumble. I saw that play. That was not a fumble.
I'm like, how and what way would that be a fumble? Because he's extended and the ball gets hit once he's on the ground. So how can the ball be out as a fumble? He's already on the. It didn't make sense to me. Like
officiating was horrible yesterday anyway.
Yeah.
What?
They need to put out. They be talking about these players. They need to put out a case on these damn referees because I was some of them on FanDuel.
Yeah, like the amount, like I was looking at some of the highlights from the game yesterday. The amount of holding calls them referees did not call on the Panthers offensive line was like astonishing. Like that's like Matt Judon getting held around his neck. Matt Judon.
I seen a lot of that. I'm like, whoa, and I'm calling shit out myself. I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on?
Matt Judon had a clear rush to the quarterback. Next thing you know, you see his back turn. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Where's the hold at? But yeah, this is what I'll speak on the game. That was the only reason. I mean, it's clear. I mean, it was clearly the best game they played all year, but they definitely need to improve as far as stopping the run and getting pass rush.
Yeah,
because
especially with this week coming up, because
exactly.
They're gonna run the ball.
Exactly. Yeah, with Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, they are going to try to run the rock on them like straight up. So they got to do a much better job at that. And they definitely got to get a pass rush too.
We gotta get this pass rush shit going.
Man, the Seahawks got Eugene Smith at quarterback.
Falcons have gotten beaten by worse. Trust me, as a fan, we've gotten beat by worse.
They have Eugene Smith. You'll be fine.
We have been beaten by worse.
Man, we got beat by.
Chip, you didn't know that.
But no. What's his name?
I didn't know that was his real name. I thought
his government name is Eugene Smith.
Oh boy, he better be glad he ain't go to school with me. I'd have been roasted left and right.
Nerd.
Man, we got beat by Josh Dobbs last year, bro. Like
exactly.
And he wasn't even on a fucking team for like fucking.
He was an astronaut at the beginning of the
Hold
season.
on, let me take.
But that game was fucking crazy.
Let me play Luis for a second, devil's advocate. I mean, Josh Dobbs is better than Eugene Smith, so
don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, bro. Come on, bro. I know, but even still, some things to troll are still better left unsaid. Just we gonna put that in the archives. We're gonna put that in the archives.
Hey,
but for real though,
yeah, Eugene, I'm still mad at you for selling my parlay, you nerd.
I'll say this though. I love what I'm really loving about the offense. Boy, besides the fact that the offensive line was just absolutely dominant, as like I've seen in like a long, long time. But the fact that Kirk Cousins, you see it week in and week out, his confidence is growing. Like, and you really saw it in that game. The way he's planting off that back foot, the way he's making these throws, like that one to Drake where he hit that wrap route in the end zone, and he just I'm talking about like basically hit him in the face mask. Like you're seeing his confidence grow for one, and then I've said this 100 times, and I'm gonna say it again. The Detroit Lions and the Atlanta Falcons have the two best running back duos in the National Football League, and it shouldn't be a debate. It should not be. It's not even close. The way that they're able to function with their backs, and it's pretty much like almost like the exact same way. You got your bowling ball, you got your Thunder, and David Montgomery and Tyler Algier, and then with Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson. They give you the shiftiness, they give you the quickness, and they give you the ability to take it to the house on any given play. But AJ Terrell getting the pick first time in 2 years. Shout out to him. Yeah. And Clark, and I've been saying Clark Phillips need to see the field. I think Clark Phillips need to see the field more anyway. So him getting that pick, and the only reason why he didn't take it for 6 was because he just basically said, "Nah, the game already over. I'm gonna slide down." I'm like, dude, you should have took that to the out, man. I would have took it to the out. I would have took it in, but that was a really good game from them. But yeah, they need to shore up the pass rush. They need to shore up the run defense, because I mean, say what you want about the Falcons' schedule. I mean, these teams coming up for them, I as a Falcons fan, I've been through it. If they don't show up that run defense and that pass rush, some of these games they can slip up and lose. So that's definitely something they need to work on. But I feel like they will. Yeah. But I'm gonna just say this though. Shout out to Kirk Cousins, and I'm gonna say it again. It's nice when you have a quarterback that actually knows how to distribute the ball. the offense just it looks so much better. It looks so much better with him operating the offense. I gotta give it to him, man. He is. I mean, I thought it was crazy giving him $180 million, but he balling. I gotta give it to him. I can't knock him.
Please tell me he's really feeling himself at in Atlanta. Like we're making him feel real.
Some of the throws he's been making, you could tell the confidence is that he really starting to feel himself. Some of the throws he's making, you can tell he's starting to feel himself.
And I actually also like how the schedule is shifting, just for the fact like we got more home games than anything. So like we should definitely 3-0
in the 3-0 in the division.
Yeah, so
yeah, starting 3-0 in that. Yeah, starting 3-0 in the division was a big deal for them. Yeah. That pretty much gives them an extra game or two head start on the other team, so that helps tremendously.
For sure.
Please tell me we got time to talk about the Eagles game because I ain't.
Yeah, that was the next topic bro. The Eagles, they beat the Browns 20-16. Man, AJ Brown, 2 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. One. My fault.
He's a beast.
6 receptions. Brian, you got anything to talk about your Eagles?
While I was watching the game, like when I was watching it, honestly, like even though the score was only 4, like I wasn't mad at the game necessarily because offense actually looked pretty decent. Like I wouldn't say it was awful. I wouldn't say it was that good either. Defense, they did their job and kept the Browns out of the end zone. I mean, the only reason why they even scored a touchdown was because it was a stupid mistake on special teams where they blocked a field goal. First game for Jalen Hurts since week 4 of last season without a turnover. So I'm glad that he was actually able to learn from his mistakes that he's made over time. I mean, he put in some risky throws, but we still came out with the win, back to winning ways, which is nice, above 500 once again. And God damn it, CJ Quinion would have had his first pick, bro. Why the hell did you have to collide into him?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell, bro?
Is it safe to say even though that game was 20-16 and it was only a 4-point game, it was one of those 20-16 games where you just knew Cleveland wasn't going to win?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, okay. The score was close, but it was just like, yeah, Cleveland's not going to win. They're not going to win this game.
How much?
It's literally just like the Carolina game. It literally just like
they only lost by 4. So for all the people that are just watching the box score, that means that the Eagles must suck then. When if you actually had watched the game, the Eagles dominated the entire game.
Yeah, that game felt a lot worse than a 4-point game, and I'm sorry. Kevin Stefanski needs to suck his pride up and play Jameis Winston and sit Deshaun Watson. I'm sorry. That team needs any type of spark. They need to sit Deshaun Watson. I about had enough of him playing quarterback.
Also, a couple things I want to say. Congrats to Kenny Albert from Fox Sports. He called the Eagles-Browns game, and that was actually his 500th NFL game that he called in his career. So congrats to him. Congrats to also BG. He played in his 200th game for the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday, the only Eagle in franchise history to reach that accomplishment. And also, this is just an obscure stat, but everyone's going to love this. Cooper DeJean, the first white cornerback in the NFL with a sack in 23 years.
Yeah.
I mean, every stat that comes up with him is pretty much Jason Sehorn.
Yeah.
It's pretty much Jason Sehorn.
I mean, him and Quinion had really good games yesterday. I mean, Quinion, I said that he was my pick for defense of the year, and I'm still standing by it because if you actually look at it, he's like top 5 in passes defended this season. He's been one of the best coverage backs in the league this season as a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Also, welcome back, AJ Brown
and Smitty.
Yeah.
But now the more concerning part is how much time is Dallas Goedert going to miss with his hamstring, and also how much time is Jordan Mailata gonna miss?
Mm-hmm.
And really, I mean, shout out to Jordan because he had Myles Garrett on him a majority of the game, and minus that blocked field goal that he had, Myles Garrett did not really do much yesterday.
I'm about 2 more Cleveland Browns losses away from starting a hashtag Myles Garrett to Atlanta thing, and I don't care what anybody says.
Oh no!
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Either.
Hey,
I'm
they
just
doing
saying.
it in
I got Grady
now.
Jarrett.
I'm just saying. Miles or Micah Parsons in a Falcons uniform. I wouldn't mind it.
Can I say
Wait,
something real
hold on.
quick?
Be all right. Let me pull it.
That's Crosby?
Move, bitch. He a red.
That is Kitty. Oh, move. I moved on.
Hey, BRF.
I moved on. He clears. I
Max
moved
Crosby?
on. Move, bitch. He a red.
Max Crosby is another one I would take because at this point, I feel like Atlanta needs to really do an all-in and get one of these defensive ends. Like no cap, they need to do an all-in move. They need to get one of these defensive ends like straight up.
I mean, I don't think they're willing to give up a first rounder though.
But that's the thing, though. I don't think it's going to be no in-season thing. I don't think it's going to be an in-season thing. I don't think neither one of them move like trade deadline or none of that. I think they finish the season. But come off season, that's a whole nother ball. That's a whole nother ball game. Come off season. That's a whole nother ball game. Come off season. I look into all 3 of them. I'm at least making phone calls.
In my opinion, the Browns are a disgrace.
Ugly as shit.
I don't think it's the Browns that's a disgrace. I think it's that quarterback that's a disgrace. I mean,
No. It's
I'm
not.
just be real.
Yeah, Chip,
Is it true that Deshaun Watson is
yesterday? No comment.
okay? Is it true that Deshaun Watson is a disgrace? Yes.
Yes.
The Browns are even more of a disgrace for trading for a disgrace.
That's true.
Like,
well, the thing is,
I mean, let's be honest. Atlanta dodged a bullet on that one.
yeah, because it was almost us. But I digress.
Dodge the bullet.
That's an atomic bomb you dodged.
You ain't joking.
That's an atomic bomb you just dodged.
Yeah,
I don't think the Browns
you
are.
said yesterday, champ. No comment.
No, I'll say it for you. Deshaun Watson is a disgrace to every black quarterback who ever laced up a uniform. He is a disgrace because I've never seen. I'm gonna just be real. A lot of black quarterbacks do not get a second chapter in the NFL. A lot of them don't. And you can go down the list. You can look at Cam Newton. You can look at a lot of them. And you do not get a second chapter in the NFL. A lot of them do not get. Donovan McNabb, Jeff Blake, just to name a few. You can name on 2 hands that get a second chapter. For you to go from a crazy situation in Houston where you was getting in trouble.
Yeah.
You were getting in trouble left and right. The main reason why you was put on the shelf was because you got in trouble.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That was because you got in trouble. And the thing is this, you go from that situation with J.J. Watts and Hopkins, then you go to an even better situation.
Mm-hmm.
You go to the situation, you got a hell of an offensive line. You had Nick Chubb, had Amari Cooper, then got one of the best had a top 5 defense just last year. Got one of the best defensive ends, arguably of all time, in Myles Garrett. You go from that situation, you go from J.J. Watts and having those guys to going to Cleveland, having an offensive coach and everything, and you screwed that entire thing up. It's because of you. It's because of you that everything is the way it is.
And now Brown. And
the thing is, that ain't even the whole part. Do you know that is the highest paid offense in the league right about now? That offense, yeah, the Cleveland Browns spent $200 million for the offensive side of the ball. Went and got you even more weapons than you already had. You couldn't even do that with the ones you had.
That's crazy.
And he 1-5.
Now, the silver lining in a whole lot of series of unfortunate events is that in 1 or 2 weeks, Nick Chubb is going to come back. That's a silver lining. That's a silver lining in a lot of bad things that's going on. So let's see how you can do when he when he's backing you up. Hopefully he's back to his full self. I don't know, But let's just see. But for you to go from a great situation, for you to go in a situation in Houston, from a situation in Houston, and people talk about, well, he sat out for 2 years. Why is that? I wonder, was it the team or was it you getting in trouble?
Yep.
Was it the team getting in trouble or was it you getting in trouble?
Mm.
And the thing is, people can talk about this all they want to. Look how you can miss 2 years and come back if you want it. Look at what Michael Vick did. Dude was in a far worse situation than Deshaun Watson, a far worse. Because look where he spent 2 seasons at.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the penitentiary and came out and got coaching and was as great as he was. Look at what he did. So if you want it, you would do it. And like I said, you can tell that I don't think he really cares. Because when you look at every other, and I brought this up on every podcast I've ever been on, when you look up any of his social media pages, you do not see hardly anything involving football.
Mm-hmm.
You see all the things that football brings him, all the celebrity that goes along with football, but you don't see hardly anything related to football. Look at every other football player's Instagram, look at their TikTok, look at anything. It's all about the game. I don't really think he cares about the game. I think he got that money. I mean, and just, said, hell, I got enough money to air condition hell at this point. I ain't got to worry about it. So, yes, he's disgraceful. Like I said, not a lot of black quarterbacks in the NFL throughout NFL history get a second chapter with an even better team. You might get a second chapter with a little scrub team, and then you out the league in another couple of years. But to go from a good team like you were in Houston, and then them breaking up that team with D-Hop and J.J. Watts, and then you going into an even better situation. Because the thing is, let's just be clear. They were looking at you the same way that the Denver Broncos was looking at Russell Wilson. They was looking at you to take them to a Super Bowl, considering all of that talent that they had around Baker Mayfield when he was there. They was looking at you to take them to a Super Bowl to put them over the top. But instead, they're sitting at 1-4. They're sitting at 1-4. Looking at 1-5. My bad, BRF. Thank you for correcting me.
Mm-hmm.
They're sitting at 1-5 with you at the helm, and the only reason they're starting you because they have so much money invested in you. And you are disgraced. And then told a coach that you didn't want any design running plays. Hell, you can't pass. Well, damn, you might as well run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday at the half, you had 43 yards. Yesterday at the half, you had 43 yards.
That's crazy.
That's less than what Bo Nix did the whole game.
Kyle Pitts had that on the catch.
Exactly. You let a running back in Tyler Algier, who didn't get but 15 carries, outdo you.
Mm-hmm.
So you are disgraceful. You don't want it. You do not want to do anything. And guess what? This is the reason why a lot of these owners are gonna be restructuring these contracts. Because the thing is, you single-handedly reset the market, and because of a dumb owner, like I said, don't blame the quarterback, blame dumb owners who would want to pay quarterbacks all this money when you haven't done anything to warrant that, especially when you spent 2 years out of the league because you got in trouble because of some crap you did. So the thing is, until he makes a Pro Bowl, until he wins a playoff game, until he even sniffs a winning record, nobody cares about what Deshaun Watson is doing. He's disgraceful. And like I said, if you would have put anybody else in that situation, go back and put Cam Newton when he went to New England in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And see how badly he would have wanted it. And see how many changes he probably would have made. It probably would have took more than 1 year, but I guarantee you he will do better than what it is right about now.
Shit, he still won in.
Exactly.
Sure.
And he still had decent stats when he was at New England.
Yeah.
His stats right now better than Deshaun Watson's entire season.
That's not saying much.
And that's not saying much. And Cam was washed at that team, I will say. So, look, You are a disgrace. We don't want to hear about you. Win some games, then talk about what you're gonna do. Wow. Until then, you kind of like the Ben Simmons of the NFL. We don't want to hear nothing about how much.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Of the NFL. And the only difference is the reason that you was off the field is because of the law and because of your own doing. You're the Ben Simmons of the league. We don't want to hear nothing else you got to say. You're
crazy. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, Deshaun, he wanted his happy ending.
I mean, yeah, if he stopped hanging out with me at Khalifa, he'll be all right.
Wow. Wow.
That's crazy.
Hey, you need Brandon, you need to get a one of those like buttons.
Take
like
notes.
A wow button. Just wow.
Yeah, bro.
Culture. He need to take notes from Robert Kraft and stop going to them type of places.
Hey.
See that comment down below. Hey man, listen. Hey y'all,
the Watson party.
You know what's sad? You know what's sad about Deshaun Watson right now? His numbers are worse than Jamarcus Russell's.
Jesus Christ!
Damn. Oh my God!
And what did I just say? What did I just say? They talk about something that's crazy. Your numbers are worse than Jamarcus Russell's.
Wait, so does that mean I'm gonna have to go hit the Wendy's drive-thru to make him come to practice and watch film?
Oh, man.
Damn. His numbers are worse than Jamarcus Russell.
Wait, so how many big Raiders again?
Watson every week, bro. He cooked this Watson every week.
And I hate it, bro. I hate it so much, bro. What is?
Wait, you want the Krabby Patty meal too? No, you should have nothing that with the word.
Ever since Deshaun Watson has left Houston, he's been Ryan Leaf. I'm gonna be.
I know, man, bro.
And I rock with Deshaun. You don't want to go under the sea, Frosty, because you have nothing under the sea.
And got out of the situation. Exactly. He left Houston and went to an even better situation because they was looking at that team as a Super Bowl team. And you go in there and you just, it's kind of like what they used to say on the gangster movies. It's kind of like you had a cup of coffee and you messed that up. How you mess up a cup of coffee?
Yeah, and like the funny thing, like it's not really funny, but the funny thing is that he didn't get an injury. The only major injury he had was the ACL in 2017. So that's not an excuse at all. He was not working out. Like, I don't know. I have no idea what happened, but
like I said, look at his Instagram and look at his social media pages. Like I said, I'm gonna just be real. Look at all of our social media pages. All our pages are content creators. Okay, you see all of this stuff dedicated to our content, do you not?
Yeah.
Okay, then. So guess what? You are what you constantly advertise. If you always on freaking yacht smoking cigars and shit like that with your girlfriend all the time, what are you really concentrating on?
Yeah.
What are you concentrating on? Guess what? When I go on Brandon's page, I see content creating. When I go on Broad's page, content creating. When I see Kieran's page, content creating. When I see BRF's page, content creating. When I look at Coach's page, he's talking about his music. So whatever you are posting, that's what you're concentrating on.
All right, y'all, man.
Hey, bro. Blow up that comment, bro.
Damn.
My phone, Mark.
Oh no, bro. Oh,
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
You know what? He was down here.
I saw that picture you posted. I saw that picture. I saw that what you had showed on the chat that he was in Columbus.
Right there.
That's crazy, bro. Hey,
and
man.
a barbecue joint of all places.
Diabolical work.
Diabolical work.
That's crazy. Hey man, hey man, that was the end of the show. I'm gonna do the whatchamacallit. I'm gonna do that Wednesday. Cause I gotta do some things. But Well, my bro, this is crazy, bro. This is Deshaun Watson, bro. Oh my god.
This dude said he should follow Bill Clinton's advice. I cannot.
Nah, this is crazy. We're gonna do the best on the week Wednesday, man.
All right.
So yeah, we're gonna do that Wednesday. But hey man, champ, any last words, man, before we head out?
PSP, you be talking about me and my pipe bombs. We're gonna start talking with you. That pipe bomb was perfect, right? That be a Clinton. Lord have mercy. That's
no, champ, we talk about your grits.
Yeah, don't talk about them grits, man. That's for the chat only.
Some grits on her, man.
Hey man, you're exposing the secrets. Keep it the secret. But, yeah, always a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor to share the stage with each and every last one of you, man. Hey, always a good time, always a good laugh. BRL, stop laughing at me, man. I see you on that screen. And Culture, man, look, man, you gotta send me one of them belts, bro.
I got you.
I'm not so sure they got one in my size, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
They should. You feel me? I think they
bring up the belt again, bro.
I think they got them all sizes. I can find you one.
He brought up here. He ain't helping.
I don't know if they got a belt. I don't know if they got a belt size in Equator, but you know, I think they can find one. You know,
they probably do, man. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? You just know when you get one, you know what I'm saying? You gotta thug it out. You gotta thug it out some.
You know, I don't know if they got that belt size. That's an Equator belt size. I don't know if they got that.
Oh my god, you're gonna look so fabulous with this stuff. Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
They're gonna look like that Hulk Hogan belt. They're gonna look like a Hulk Hogan belt around my face.
Brandon, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
All right.
People are gonna die. Someone call an ambulance.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Brian, you good? You had your words to say?
Yeah. Oh man, it always cracks me down. It's always fun. Kenny, you still ugly as shit. You built like a giraffe leg, but
Damn.
Lord have mercy. The Broad Kenny wars are always something to behold.
Boy, those are special.
Man, I love chilling with y'all. Like I said, Kenny, you ugly as shit, and we out, baby.
Wow. Hey, y'all, do y'all have any last words?
Let me breathe for a few seconds so I can get them out. Okay. But no, for real though. It's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure hopping on. Anytime I get to hop on the podcast with your fellas, man, it's always a pleasure to do this and have fun. And this was definitely that was fun. That was some of the most fun I had in a while because y'all wouldn't shut up and I couldn't stop laughing. That was great. But it like I said, man. Brandon, shout out to you for doing your thing with the pod. And shout out, and I got to shout out my homie Champ. And I guess you saw. I know if Flash posted some ideas for the show. I got some ideas for the show, so I guess we're gonna brainstorm and hopefully we have Thursdays itinerary up and popping for Thursday. Culture, shout out to you. I'm a little jealous of you because you got to see that butt whooping up close and personal, and I thought it was just fabulous. And Broad, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, bro. Keep doing your thing.
I don't know what you're gonna do with me. Oh no.
I don't know what that's the man. Let me tell you something. I have so much fun when I get on here, man. And we just gonna keep doing it, and we're gonna keep doing our thing. We're gonna keep having a blast. It's a pleasure to be on here, man. I look forward to these, and honestly, I look forward to when you start up the basketball too, Brandon. So definitely always a pleasure.
Next Wednesday. So it's on and popping. Coach, any last words?
Hey man, appreciate all y'all. Gang shit. And Blueprint Podcast tomorrow, every Tuesday, 8:00. You feel me? Y'all tune in. Google me, Chuck, as always. You know what I'm saying? Is it?
And also from my end, real quick, new episode of the Takedown with me, Elijah, and Hate to Pile On, CJ. Tomorrow night, 7 to 7:30. We're gonna get started around there. New episode of our wrestling podcast, so definitely check that out.
Mm-hmm. For sure. But hey, man, for all the people here, man, make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Till next time, man. Y'all show. We're gonna talk about the predictions for week 7 and the games for week 6, man. Till next time, we are out. Peace.